Today we're going to build these Vego garden above ground raised metal beds. We already got 4 built. I got this one still to build as well in a 8x4 configuration to go here where I had my normal in-ground garden. Now we're gonna have raised beds, and I planted some grass in there in between. I think for these, and then a 8x4 and then another 8x4 came out to like 1,400 Canadian with free shipping. So let's get building. Let's see what's inside and how long these take. First thing we'll see 10 different configurations we can do with the 10-in-1 kit. I also had a 9-in-1 kit with other configurations than we did right here. And then I think these are supposed to be like pretty safe for food growing in them. Let's see, what does it say? No substance leaching, which is really good. Green materials, that's nice. I think it's got a 20-year life. That's what they say on this. And then what other cool stuff is there? This one's like an olive green. It's not just a chrome or black. It's got ovals, safety edge covering. So let's take a look real quick at how that looks in real life. We've got this soft thing at the top. I mean, yeah, I guess you can kind of scratch yourself this way, but not this way. But this one was installed with this flap overlapping the other way. So maybe when I do mine, I'll have this flap going over both directions, but I'm sure you can scrape yourself in either way. And then we'll put our bolts like here, and then these ones are exposed heads all the way, and they're bottomless. They want you to put like cardboard down or something, and then mulching material and stuff like that. And they're super lightweight. Like I can just like lift this up and put it down super easily. And same with these, and I measured it out so that there's enough room for my push mower to get in between these. So let's rip the box open and see how long it takes to build one. Looks like these guys are from Houston, Texas. Get some scissors. My wife built all those without a drill, but I am lazy, so I'm going to build the drill. All right, it shows up like this. You can pull these out, and they've got a plastic lining on the inside and on the outside. So make sure you take that off, because I don't know if the whole chemical leaching thing counts if you leave it on. What else is in here? Our instructions on how to make whichever one we want, and it's cool that it breaks it down. So we need to do a 4x8, so 4 corners plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the other ones. And I think in here is going to be all of our tools and stuff, our safety thing that goes on the top, all our bolts and things. I think it comes with a little screwdriver and also a little socket to... Oh, does it come with a screwdriver? I guess not. And then if we go back to our instructions, I think it'll clearly say how to assemble it. Step 1, peel off the plastic. Step 2, cap nuts go on the top 2 row and standard nuts on the bottom 4 row. The washer goes on that part. Straight panels are similar attached corner. Same method. And yeah, seems pretty easy. So let's try to rip through this. Let's set a world record. These are, wait a second, why are there 2 different size panels? What the heck? Well, let's go back to our instruction manual. can we tell? Okay, 4x8. This is a big, 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 small, small. This is a big or small? For 4 big ones. Does it come with 4 big ones? Okay, it only comes with 4 big ones, so then these ones must be small. Okay, let's unwrap all of these. Should I just put the camera on a tripod and do tripod time-lapse mode? Maybe I'll film one together and then I'll time-lapse it. Where's the inside one? There it is. There we go. Okay, and then small one. We'll assemble one side and then I'll go to time-lapse mode. Take all the plastic off it? No, I don't think so. I still see some plastic. This tape is tricky to get off. I'll tell you that much. Oh my God, this is annoying as hell. God, I'd rather just have this stuff show up scratched than have to unpeel all this like this. Come on, come on. I'm gonna be here all day just peeling protective film off. All right. Okay, let's build the first one. Where'd that tool go? There it is. Okay, this goes at the bottom. Looks like these are the same on both sides. Uh-oh, I already scratched the shit out of it. I guess, okay, be careful. You don't scratch it, or else I bet the factory warranty for how long they're going to last won't hold up. I wonder if my lawnmower will scratch it as I lawn mow by them. All right, and then let's put a nut one at the top, or whatever these are called. One of the closed ones. All right, so the top two are the closed ones, the bottom ones are the exposed ones. Seems pretty straightforward, just a little tedious. All right, let's turn the duggas down to like 6. Yeah, maybe to 10. All right, and very easily, one is fully attached. Okay, let's attach the next one. We'll try not to scratch anything this time. And then I guess, yeah, we want like the outsides to be overlapping on both. So even when we put one of these panels here, we'll have that on the inside, right? That'll look cleaner. Or should you plan it out better on like what your viewing angle is for these? First one goes in. Next one goes in. I guess the trick is to not super tighten them until you got them all in. I don't like fitting body panels on a car. You should probably start with the first and last one, not like the first two, but whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, down to the bottom. Make sure the bottom is lined up. All right, the next one. Okay, let's tighten these down. All right, and we have this solid piece here, and everything looks like it's pretty actually, no, this doesn't, well, it's overlapping on both sides, so I assume that's lined up. Can it be any better? I don't know. Let's hope for the best. I'll go tripod mode now. All right, last thing we gotta do is put this rubber thing around the edge and then trim it up. And then we're ready to make sure they're all lined up, which I already did. And plant, put down the wood and the soil and stuff and get planting. Slides in pretty easy all the way around. And you just gotta trim it to fit, and I guess just overshoot a bit so you don't cut it too short by mistake. There. Okay, so there we have it. We got our bin set up. We got one more we're gonna put there later, but next year. I spaced them all out so they're 70 centimeters apart, If you want to use the trellis, I think you need 4.5 feet, but they're all in back order. So we're probably never gonna get a trellis in. I've got it wide enough just so I can fit my push mower between them all. See that? And then for this corner stuff, I'm obviously not gonna use my weed whacker because I don't need to be cutting up all the metal. What I'm gonna use is, I got these Gardena garden scissor shear things. So, all right, see this big patch here? This edge right here. And that way I'll have a nice clean edge around them without absolutely demolishing the finish on them. So then I guess the next step is to fill them up. You put cardboard on the bottom, just like they show on Instagram, to stop weeds, and then you put a bunch of big logs, small twigs, compost, and some soil and some other stuff. I gotta get around to finding a bunch of sticks, logs, and that, or fill it all the way up with soil, but I feel like that's not good for future composting and stuff. All right, so I got the cardboard. I actually got a bunch of twigs from, I guess, people's garbage days. So let's load these up. I guess we want stuff that doesn't have a lot of dye or ink on it. I think this should be okay. All right, here's all this stuff that we got to transfer out to the raised beds. All right, that's about as much big log that I had. Now it's time to throw all the other crap on it. Hopefully I'm doing it right. All right, there we have it. One back of a Mazda CX-5. Loads up 2 of these with a bunch of logs and leaves and branches, and hopefully that's enough before we put on the mulch and the soil. Okay, so we got the vegetable soil, get the regular potting mix soil, and then we've got the, what's this stuff called? Compost, seaweed compost. So let's get all that stuff into the above ground planters. All right, so it's all kind of done, and then I think we're gonna add some soil in the corners, and then compost, and then the topsoil organic vegetable mix stuff. Chopping down anything that's sticking up too high. Okay, so we went from just that to cardboard and sticks, to cardboard sticks and leaves, and now cardboard sticks, leaves, normal soil, compost, and now we're just gonna put the special organic topsoil for veggies on top, and we should be ready to plant. And as nightfall comes, we are done. We got this potting mix on top, nice and flat. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 more to go, and then another one next year. All right, so it's still a bit low. We got 12 more bags, and I don't want to spend any more money on soil because it's already like $500 of soil. Oh, let's go. Okay, these bags added up to here, and I'm just gonna mix it and spread it, and that's it. That's as high as I'm going this year. Bow chicka wow wow. Time to plant these tomatoes. Chicka chicka wow wow. So check back for that in the future, but for now, this is where I'm gonna leave you guys on assembling these things. Pretty easy to assemble, not the worst, a little time consuming, but the fact that they ship so quickly in such a small package, you know, it all makes sense. Let's see how they hold up Check back in 5 years, 10 years, 8 years, and I'll reply in the comments. Thanks for watching.